Have you ever noticed when you walk into a store, practically all you see are neutrals?
Right. So if you're ever wondering why that is, the main reason is because neutrals don't really cause any negative emotions among shoppers.
Right. The stores are actually marketing neutrals towards you because they know it's going to create a calming effect on you. It's going to have less stress and you're going to spend more money.
Right. So some of the neutrals that we're talking about are those beiges, the tans,
Grayish.
grays, oatmeals, creamy colors, and those really are just kind of calming to people. They don't really cause any negative reactions as if you would walk in and see like a bright orange or something. You might think, ooh, you don't really do that with neutrals.
Right. Or hot, if you saw some hot pink coats or something, you may go, ooh, that's a little bit on the cheap side.
Yeah. Versus something that's more of a camel color, and you just immediately it looks more refined, more rich, and that's one of the main reasons that's what stores carry.
Right. It's calm. It's comfortable. So yeah, that they're playing to your I guess emotions. Kind of, in that.
And so one thing about if you're doing more of a neutral color, you're able to just kind of look more at the stitching, more at the quality than you are of like a very bold, bright color, just because there's just not a lot going on.
Right. Your eyes don't have as much to comprehend. And so, I mean, you don't really want to take time looking at a brown sweater. Right. And so you look for something else to draw your eye. So you are looking for that stitching or the design of it. Whereas if you're wearing something with color, it's actually going to draw your eye to that.
Right. And another thing is, if you're wearing those more neutral colors, they're really versatile. They kind of mix and match. And that's another reason stores will sell more because they match. Everything kind of goes together. It's all kind of the same color.
Right. When I first started color analysis, I noticed the first time I walked into my closet after I knew my color season, everything was tans and beiges and browns. And even after I started shopping, I noticed going into the stores, it was like, where's the color? Mm-hmm. There's no color here. Everything is, I don't want any more beige. I don't want any more brown. But that's all, pretty much all they had.
Right. And I've always been someone that's even way before color analysis, I always kind of liked the bright, bold, fun, whatever, something just a little bit different, kind of eye-catching. And that would be hard to find because a lot of it is kind of just the neutral, the just kind of generic almost colors.
But the thing about it is, if you've ever given a compliment to somebody, what are they usually wearing? Color. They're not wearing a beige sweater. So we can actually train our eye when we go into the stores to not be influenced by what the store wants to sell us and based on what we like and what we know looks good on us.
Right. And that's really so true. Anytime I've ever gotten a compliment, even since color analysis, knowing I'm wearing, those neutral colors that are good for me, like the safari color or just beigey, whatever color you're going with. When I'm getting compliments, I'm wearing color. I'm wearing red. I'm wearing whatever color. You don't get compliments in beige.
Right. And just as those neutrals when we walk into the store can create that calming, comfortable sense, so can when we wear color, it can make us feel more alive. Like a green may make you feel more grounded, or a blue may make you feel more peaceful. Red, if you're feeling confident that day, or bold. So color really plays an important part of our emotions and how we feel.
Right. And when you know your color season and you know you're wearing the right colors, you really do feel more confident. But not only that, when you're just wearing color in general, you do feel better, I think.
Yeah. And so if you're like me and your closet was filled with neutrals and you don't know where to start, just start with a scarf or your lipstick or a purse. Start slowly adding that color, and before you know it, your closet will be transformed.
Right. And if you have any other questions about this or any comments, be sure and leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe.